There are some of us who have been spending maybe the last 6 to 7 years. You have been mastering self, you have been evolving, you have been awakening, you have been learning, okay? You've been putting in the time in solidarity as an individual. You may even have been in what you may feel is a slight isolation, all right? Some of you have been attempting, maybe in the early part of your evolution of this season of your life, you were still trying to date, so on and so forth, go out, make connections, and you ran into a bunch of karmics. Yes, you ran into a bunch of karmics, okay? And so you quickly learned that you might need to slow down, settle down, and you've done that, and you've been in isolation, you've been going within, you've been spending the time in nature, you've been meditating, you've been in solidarity. She's saying that you've been in solidarity to the point that you have now mastered the desperation of partnership. You have mastered the codependency of having someone to share your life with. You have gotten comfortable in a good way with your individuality, and now you look out into the world and you see that there is just a general lack of people understanding the vibration of divine love, what that looks like, what it feels like, and the order, right, that is required in order for it to have a strong foundation. And you see the lack of divine love all over the 3D. And so you have actually made peace with the fact that you might not find a partner going forward while you remain in the 3D and while you remain in this dimension. And you're okay with that. You are totally okay with that. But the mother is telling me to tell you, as I tell myself, because this message is for me as well, okay? So I share with you in this, that she is now calling for us to prepare. Listen to the words. She's calling for us to prepare for divine unions. Okay? She's calling for us to prepare to be in divine union with other reflections of divine love. All right? This could be romantic. This could be in business partnerships. This could be friendships. If you want to call them soul tribes, by all means call them soul tribes. But there are people, other individuals, that are also vibrating at a certain frequency that you're going to be called, and you're being called, and you need to prepare to now share your space, this nice, comfortable, beautiful space of solidarity, all right, that you have built for yourself, all right. You're going to be sharing that space with other individuals who vibrate at the same frequency of love. Now, she's telling me to tell us to make sure that we understand that this is not just for our personal gratification. It is not just for our personal pleasure. It is not just for fulfillment of companionship. It is because there is a lack of divine love in this dimension. And now that we have alchemized the dimension, we're being called to emanate, to project that energy into this dimension. In order to do that, she's going to start partnering us off. If you are a female divine feminine and you have balanced your divine masculine, there is a divine masculine who has balanced his divine feminine, and he's going to come into your life and he's going to replace that divine masculinity for you, so you no longer have to babysit that side of you. And vice versa. You will replace his divine feminine and he no longer has to babysit that side of him. Okay? And as a couple, you will fulfill both aspects of balance. Okay? This this transcends gender. Okay, so don't get caught into that, but I use that as an example. Okay, but this transcends gender because many of us are divine feminines who love other divine feminines, but you know, we all house both aspects. Many of us are divine masculines who love other divine masculines, male female, female male, whatever. That this transcends that. All right, so you've been in solidarity and in isolation, and I use that word not in a way that is like, oh my God, I'm by myself. You have not been dreading it. So if you're listening to me and you're in isolation and you're dreading I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those who have awakened and understand the responsibility of their frequencies. And so they're not hungry to just be, they're not codependent. They're perfectly okay if they're not able to find partnerships. If they're not able to find true, genuine friendships, they're perfectly okay. They're at peace in their individuality, in their individual existence. I'm talking to you. The mother is saying to prepare for unions. Prepare for unions. Okay? This partner that is coming towards you in any aspect of your life where you need it is a divinely orchestrated partnership. So you ain't got to get slap happy and start going out and jumping and going and, doing a bunch of random dating. It ain't gonna, that you don't have to do anything different than what you've been doing in your everyday life. The way you move, the way you are, the places you go, the things, the people you deal with, this union is going to present itself to you. Okay? This is a divinely orchestrated partnership that's coming towards you for the purpose of reflecting divine love in the earth. All right? Again, 6 or 7 years you've been either single or you've been toiling away at a business and you've been needing assistance, you've been needing people to assist you, and they've not been there. 6 or 7 years since you started evolving, you have lost friends, you have lost people who said they was for you, and then you really realized once you opened up a little bit to your intuition, you realized that you've just been holding on to friends who were jealous of you or envious of you, and so you let them go, you let the relationships go, you moved out of them. Okay, you alchemized those energies and you sought healing. You've moved out of codependency and narcissistic tendencies. You have been doing your shadow work, and it's been 6. She specifically said 6, at least 6 years since you've experienced beautiful friendships, solid friendships, people who vibrate where you vibrate. Not saying you don't have people around you who are at least cordial, right? But I'm talking about people you can actually make divine connections with. Since you've had that, it's been that long. And it's been so long, and you've done so good at alchemizing the energies that you have found peace in your solidarity and in your isolation, in your individuality. Prepare for union. Begin to pray for your divine partner as if they're already there. Begin to pray for your divine partner as if you already know who they are. Pray for their process as they make their way towards you. Okay? I hope this reaches the ears of those who needed to hear it. Yaya the Spiritual Doula. I love you guys. Peace.